show Old Blue here a little bit of love. Now, as I talked about before, changing the seat and the wheels and tires is something I really planned on doing. Now, doing that in an easy fashion, cheap fashion, whatever I can do. Now, I already told you I have a seat, or I should have told you, I do actually have a factory bench seat for this truck. No big deal. Put the old seat up on Marketplace that was in there, taking care of that, gone. Now what I did was went ahead and put the wheels up for trade on Marketplace, and while I was doing that, after I listed it, I actually found someone who was looking for some factory GM wheels. Well, I sent a message saying, what style factory? And they replied, send me a picture of the factory wheels you have. Sent them a picture of the ones on Old Blue here, and his response was, those are exactly the ones I'm looking for. So, these are coming off, and we're getting rid of them, and stick around, because you're going to see what I'm getting out of it. Rusty drums. It's time to do a little bit something about that, because we're gonna need to. So let's get to it. So, there's the wheels for it. Tires really aren't no good. Of course, the tires weren't really good on the ones that had on here before. I just couldn't stand that stock looking late model aluminum look. It just didn't look good. These really look like they belong on here a lot more. I think it's a big improvement. Looks a lot different. And I'm not going to be driving for a while, so I'm not even worried about the tires. Now they're both 15 by 8.5, which is an odd size for rim, but that's even what it's stamped in there. So later on, I don't know, I'll probably just leave them on there and look at tire size. Obviously a little bit wider in the back, narrow in the front, which is fine, but it's a little taller in the front than the back, which I need to get them about the same height at least, but it's looking better. Let's look at the interior real quick. Alright, so seat's gone. You can see they did bed line it. Stuff left over. I gotta figure out why it's leaking there and from where. This dash is horrible, or the dash pad. The gauges in the actual dash itself is not bad. And in case you was wondering, yes, they are power, and there are brand new switches for it in here. Now, I do have this dash pad, which is in a little bit better shape. Still cracked though, but I actually have almost the exact same color blue dash mat already for one. So at least this side right here will be covered up and to roughly here. And in fact, I think the dash pad was, or the cover is actually off this dash pad itself. I swapped it out for a brand new one off the old white 82, if you remember. But this one is in a lot better shape, so we'll probably use it and then just cover it. Alright, so we'll have to cut it there on this episode due to the fact that the water is there because it rained halfway through, and it is so hot and humid, it's ridiculous. Got this much done. I'm going to call it good. It looks a lot better to me. And you know what? Honestly, after having this truck sit here just for a couple of days even, I already had an image in my head of what to do to this truck to make it look what I think would be good. So far, I'm on the right path. And I see a few other changes coming along to it eventually. So, if you want to guess some of the changes I'm going to be doing to it, other than what I've already mentioned, go ahead and comment that below. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, thanks for watching.